If you're anything like me, you're fascinated by the world of YouTube and Instagram furniture flipping. Speaking for myself, I am equally impressed as I am kind of floored and jealous. I'm impressed by the infinite pool of talent I see popping up all over social media. Just creative builders, intellects, craftsmen, craftswomen, just making incredible projects. And then I see absolute hot garbage coming out with people bragging about how much money they make and flip. I've been a craftsman for 10 years. I've done a lot of different jobs in the trades, primarily with carpentry and house building. I'm going to run through this video and tell you how much I make on a table like this, how much I spend on it, just in a fully transparent effort because I love this community on YouTube, even the good, the bad, and the ugly, and I want to contribute to it in the best ways possible. So if you want to hang out to the end, check it out. If not, I sold it for $300 and I had less than 100 in, but here we go. All right, so this was a $29 pickup at a garage sale that I put as like an IKEA type model of table. One, it was pretty lightweight and not cheap, but it was cheap. You know, it was high end for a cheap table. That white pine Scandinavian look was really big for the past 6 years. It's kind of on its way out. And I think it's indicative of that because it had like an oil wax finish on it, which is why I went straight to my Rotex because I don't want to waste time. Time is money. And also nobody likes wearing a mask in a shop when they don't have to. So for me, I want to get in on and out with sanding as quickly as possible. I also use a peroxide water solution when I spray to raise the grain because any nasties that might be existing in the wood, I don't want there for myself or potentially my clients. So spray everything down with that, raise the grain, sand it up to 180, which is what I'm rocking on this new Makita sander I'm testing out. It's okay. I'll do a video on that later. So once I get this raised up twice by popping it with my peroxide water solution, I'll cut it back down with 180 finish sander and try and make sure all the pigtails are out. Although this is not a museum quality piece, so I'm not gonna give it museum quality detail. Just being honest, if I was selling it for $3,000, I would, but I'm not. So I'm gonna go to this water-based 1 hour stain that I had laying around the shop from way back when I did a wood insert in my Jeep. I do not like this stuff. It's also like 4 years old in the can and feels like smushed up jellyfish. So to be fair, it could work a lot better than what I have, but I had it and it was free. I do, however, love the color. So I was willing to sacrifice the infinite amount of buffing rags and elbow grease that went into this. Probably took about, honestly, 20 minutes to stain this thing, which is way longer than it is for clear coating, just because of the viscosity. Now, moving out to the yard, I want to say I apologize to all you environmentalists and planet Earth in general. I do not like spraying outside. I do not do this often. I do it more than I should, but my shop was not set up for it at this time, and it sucks. But this is real-time spraying. It's one of the frustrations of not having a big shop or operation. I do love this gun, however. It fires incredibly efficiently when you have it cleaned and operating like it should. But tool maintenance is everything. Not going to bore you with the top coat. I used 3 coats of Helmsman water-based spar in satin. I like satin. Don't like gloss. Pretty easy to lay down, scuff sanding 320 in between. Here's this little new booth I got from Wagner. I bought it on Amazon. It's okay. I ended up cutting an exhaust fan into the back with filters, just because I didn't want that overspray in my shop. And I really endorse this product. I'm not endorsed by them, so this is not paid content, but I do just want to say, if you're looking for a really cheap pickup to help keep your overspray for small projects, this thing's not bad. The chairs that came with this table were one of the reasons I bought the whole set, because where else can you get 4 freaking chairs and a table for under $100? So here's the finished product. $30 all in on the table, $29 technically. I got about 5 to 6 hours of labor in on this. I sold this thing for $300. So at the end of the day, less my costs, which at a maximum we could say was just 60 all in. I'm pretty happy with the return on this, and it was fun. And most importantly for me right now, I'm digging doing stuff for YouTube, so I really had a good time shooting this video. If you guys have any questions on this, my process, please feel free to comment below. I'll do my best to get back to you in a timely manner. And do me a big favor, if you like what you're watching, subscribe, give it a thumbs up. And in the next couple videos, we'll be doing some reviews on my paint setup, the new booth, extraction, and the gun. All right, you guys have a wonderful time doing what it is you do. See ya.